So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about a perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
That's a little off target. Vieira. And it's Shevchenko. Pirlo. Hearts disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Dink through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Searching pass he's played there. Ronaldinho. Seedorf. And here's Romario. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in. They're urging him to shoot. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. This to go one up. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. And the shot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Shapes to shoot! Yes!
Nan aku pakai long ball loh, man. Nggak possession ya, man.
Terrible error, duly punt. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim. And that is a very good night to you.
Long ball, man. Makanya lihat live aku, ada meta baru nih. Ya, kamu harus tahu meta barunya nih. Ada meta baru. Nanti aku kasih bocorannya di akhir live. Betul, cerdas kamu.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Gullit. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now there's... And the finish! He's delivered all right! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bergomi. Ruben Dias. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho puts his foot on the gas.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ruben Dias is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Eto'o. It's Eto'o!
Eto'o really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the shot! In for the pieces! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice interception, well timed. Romario looks to get on the end of this. And this is Eto. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Romario. Tonali can see things, others simply cannot. Some resolute defending there. Thuram cuts it out. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in. And this is Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Eto. And Kvaratskhelia. Thuram has found the net here, of course. Thuram.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, no joy this time. Vieira. Romario. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Seedorf. And here's Ronaldinho. He has a look out. He's had it taken off him. And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
È possibile seguire le notizie sul traffico.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And this is Eto. And he's Eto! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes a shot. Just cruising.
Menangnya hoki doang lu bang. Bola-bola nemu. Apa deh?
Some great movement here and the
Okay,
pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Bola-bola nemu. Antuk ah. Dah.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Pantesan kayak kenal siapa gitu ya. Kalau aku siapa ternyata ketua nemu terus golnya. Oke tenan kamu puasa ya soalnya. Jadi diridoi itu. Oke tenan. Aku lagi pakai meta baru loh. Ini akunmu ya? Perasaan aku kayak kenal gitu siapa gitu tapi ragu. Perasaan bukan ini Om Roy back 5. Kita tabrak-tabrakin. Oh, pantesan. Antuk Kak Om Roy, antuk-antuk. Panas loh, di luar Bu, panas banget loh Bu.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And that is expertly dealt with. Great chance! And it's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Now that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do. But
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
that's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. And that is as far as... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Romario gets through on his own. Oh, shooting chance! Milan look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Well, that has not gone well. Pedri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And now he has 2. A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Chance, surely! He's got a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he welcomes it in. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's straight offside. Rivaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, nice touch. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri hurtling down that right flank. That's a shade optimistic. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Pedri. Shifted it to the flank. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. No, again there's no way through. Can he get it through? Serginho.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Perfectly measured that. He's cut it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? Can he get on the end of this? Valverde. Messi. Threads one in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Hakimi. Serginho. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's one-on-one, surely! Real chance! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Valverde. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. It is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Up he goes! It's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Valverde. steps in, and that's the end of that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pedri. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big! And he's hit it too high.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Time and again they are repelled. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this is Romario is on his own. Shot a goal! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Face to face with the keeper. It's really well cleared. Cross goes in there. Well read. And the danger is averted. And this is Ibrahimovic. Hakimi. And that is a little undercooked. Aimed beyond the defence. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Valverde. And it's Serginho. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan have done it. The perfect Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Pirlo. Pedri. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Romario. Looking for the run. Plays it across. He rises! It's anyone's ball now. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. And it's Vieira. Pirlo was steaming forward. Well read, nice interception. Bergomi. He's found the way through. The ball has bounced loose now. That's gone for a throw-in. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Pirlo. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Romario. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Still goalless at the moment. And here's Romario. And this is Ibrahimovic. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Pele is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lovely, now then. It's Adriano! And it's a goal! Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's been cut out, well played. Rafael Varane. Pass somewhat off target. Adriano. And this is Del Piero. And he's cut it out. Vieira. And it's Pedri. Oh, it's come loose. Great vision. Looking for options for movement. Adriano looks to get on the end of this. Now, what about a counter-attack? Adriano looking to add to his goal. Pirlo. And it's Lam. Rooney. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Del Piero. Now the ball in. That is a brilliant interception. Ibrahimovic. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's ambitious. Pele. Rooney. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's a searching pass. And this is Romario. A heavy challenge. Romario showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. Ferdinand is there.
Bukan ini kayaknya Widi apa siapa? Elga ini antara Elga UGID kayaknya dipegang Elga sekarang, nggak tahu juga sih. Roy one pro player kayaknya ya, mainnya rapi kok, nggak kayak main kita seradak seruduk. Tuh.
Pedri can see things others simply cannot.
Follow.
Thuram with the clearance. Rooney, chance here to counter. Pedri played into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Del Piero. Now it's Rooney. And it's Vieira. Pirlo. That's very neat. Tries to pass it through. Lam plays it in. Rivaldo. Ambitious ball here. Varane gets over and intercepts. Pirlo. Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Vieira. That's a super give and go. Lam gets into some space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution for Indonesia.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rooney. Number 14, Del Piero. Number 21.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 18, Pele.
Lam has given away a free kick.
Number 25.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Number 11, Kvaratskhelia. Number 8, number 7, Gullit. Number 19, Ronaldinho. Substitution in progress.
No, he's not getting past him there.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest...
Tries a shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
And a chance! They've scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that...
Decent chance! It's in! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He's a sharp little ball here. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele picks it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here. Nedved! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Bullet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lam. Nesta cannot be beaten that easily. Vieira. Now it's Owen. And that could set him on his way. He's found some space. Fires it in low. Ronaldinho. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Pato. It's a goal kick. Now it's Nedved. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Tries from a long way out. Yeah. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Pato. Passing is crisp and sharp. And we're done.
Iya, kayaknya ya.
Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the
Elga.
result is one that will
Iya betulan. Positionan. Asik banget.
So many teams, so many ambitions. There is certainly a heightened sense of urgency here, with the prize seemingly within their reach. It is time to make it happen. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he's tried one! Terrific effort.
Gas man.
Target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos. Romario showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Great chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a mighty effort! And now they can spring out of defence.
Aku ketemu Korea nih. Lemot nih. Lihat deh sinyalnya dia.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Searching pass he's played there. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Brilliantly cut out. Now this could be a chance. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Lemot banget, dia nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain.
Impression so far, Jim?
Passing.
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into
A decent chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Milan have their second corner now. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Romario gets flagged offside. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got away. And the finish! And that would have been some goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
James. He has found the way through. In by James. And he's being shifted off it. Viera. And it's Romario. Romario going face to face with his great rival. Nice control. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. And he's managed to get... And a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped. Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Messi. And that is out of play. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's aimed into the middle. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the action is back on the way.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's picked his way through. Romario in acres of space out wide. And a chance! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. And that has put paid to that. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to pass it through. Zanetti. The ball goes in. Oh, that was vital.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
James. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Zanetti picks it up out wide. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of...
And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. He's trying to hit the front line here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's superb. Rivaldo. Milan finding their passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Romario. He shifted it to the flank. Romario. It is a corner. They're up to 5 corners now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17, numero 30, Messi. Numero 22, Ibrahimovic. Numero 7, numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, Owen. Il numero 18, il numero 19, il numero 95, Neymar. Il numero 23, Seedorf. Cambio di giocatori.
Made out to the left flank, played in with purpose.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it took... Sesko! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. It's not an especially good... Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a good ball out wide. And now a sudden chance to counter. Varane cuts out the pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That pass has been well intercepted. And he shoots! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. It's a lucky 7th corner. Distributed tidily. And now they can spring out of defence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out towards the flank. And it's Neymar. And here's Owen. Shoots! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Messi.
Il quarto uomo
And
indica 4
Messi!
minuti di recupero.
Oh, that is rather wayward. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. He's chosen to go back. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Neymar. Lovely feet. And there goes the final whistle. Milan pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Bebeto, and he plays one through. Thinks, and Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, well played, well played. It's their second corner of the game. A header! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's got his cross in. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Seedorf distributed tidily. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
That was travelling. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And it's Rivaldo. And this is Romario. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Messi gets a foot in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi! Plays it in low, but he's made sure that's not getting through. The pass has gone astray, and he's in chance for a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf. And this is Roberto Carlos. Up he goes! Oh, it's gone in! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Messi receives it in a good position here.
Ini orang maksudnya apa ya main begitu? Sombong banget, ledek-ledek gitu. Seradak seluruh gaming aja kamu.
Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
Bocil.
Looking to play him in. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Tuh, udah ada kerudung aja mau. Oh, iya tadi main sama
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And he decides to cross it.
Elga nggak begitu pro player.
Claims it. Safe hands.
Respect bang.
That has not gone well. And here's Messi. And this is Romario. And this is Romario.
Romario really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Main aja geradak kerudung kok.
He was being very closely marshaled.
Rivaldo. He's well positioned here. He's come in hard.
Ya elah. Udah lekel-lekel doang.
And here's Roberto Carlos.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Roberto
recupero.
Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that's a throw-in. It's gone for a throw-in.
Okay.
That could spell trouble. That is good strength.
Well, he certainly...
And the whistle goes for half.
Buang-buang bola. Berani.
It's been thrills and spills at
Bagian gol selebrasi.
Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Baiknya 5, 6, 4, baiknya 6. Yang nyerang 3 cemen nih. Gameplay cemen. Tandain lama.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a
Bentar.
strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing
Offset,
the game.
gak bisa bal-balan ya?
Go with intent.
Belajar dulu main bola bang.
Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf. can see things others simply cannot. It's a
Astagfirullahaladzim.
good run down the left-hand side. Looking to go deep.
That's good defensive concentration. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Adriano is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17, numero 22, Ibrahimovic. Numero 30, Messi.
Expertly cut out,
Numero
really
7.
nicely done.
Lasciano il campo.
Chance, surely!
Numero 9,
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
il numero 19,
Milan
il numero
are
18,
looking to go
il
forward
numero
now.
95, Neymar.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Las Vegas Lights clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Owen. They've shifted it to the flank. Oh, nice one too, very nice.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. And this is Neymar, and he's managed to get free. And Owen! Baresi gets good distance on it. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Searching pass he's played there. And the keeper takes decisive action. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Baggio. Šeško under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That pass isn't the best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Adriano. Piqué. Maldini, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And it's Maldini. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri, good purposeful running this. And he's running through. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Milan finding their passes. And it's Neymar. Oh, good, and the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Pull it. Out towards the flank. Fired deep towards the back post. Casillas claims it without any fuss.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Bebeto. And now the breakaway. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Piqué. Maldini. And the referee brings it to a close.
Ini siapa sih ini, Im? Tak sopan banget orang ini, Im. Tandain, Im. Kenal nggak, Im?
But in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Signore e signori,
Di LG, apa? Ini Elga ya. Tadi Elga nih, ya kan? Kalah mah kalah aja kok. Ini nih. Ya itu Elga kan. Apa? Ini mainnya ngeledek-ledek gitu, Im. Lihat aja tayangan ulangnya. Kayak yang paling jago aja bocah. Enggak apa namanya, lihat batch-nya bodor. Oke, Im. Gak sopan, bocil kali ini, anak kecil. Tandain mah. Banget, Im. Dribblingnya sama defensive awareness-nya sama kayak Capello, cuman dia CMF, Im. Tuh, nggak DMF lagi, box to box lagi. Banget, Im. Ada dong. Pedri. Sidol. Mateus yang baru ya. Aku juga ada Mateus yang itu. Jerman. Tapi percuma. Fenomenal pas main. Kalau visionary boleh lah. Aku tadi gacha semua itu. Nggak dikasih. Itu cuman bisa 10 kali bang ya. Apanya? 10 kali iya. Kayak kita buka card gitu. Masih banyak yang sini. Aduh, Rizky ada Im. Kasih aja tah. Rizky ada mau itu card. Mau void. Kalau masih awal banyak pro player iya ya. Kasih aja Rizky ada.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be.
Sering banget ya ngasih aku setiap void gitu.
What doesn't bear thinking about is the
Makasih ya.
alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening.
Card. Nyari card 10 sampai 10 tuh Im. Nyari cardnya Im. Jadi 2 kali menang, 1 kali draw. 2 kali menang, 1 kali draw. Dia dapat buka cardnya Mas P. Coba habis ini udah masih awal-awal banyak pro player ya Im. Kumpul semua di sini. Tapi enaknya kan di sini nggak ada smart assist Im, jadi enak Im. Mendingan main di sini lah waras Im. Kalau di tempat yang satu lagi mah banyak sampah ya. Yang heading-headingan kah?
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputation.
Udah kelar Nan, cepet juga Nan. Aku nggak kelar-kelar nih Nan. Kalah terus tadi sama LG sama satu lagi tuh bocil selebrasi kematian tuh.
This is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim?
Iya, aku pengen. Abis ini juga pengen skill sebenarnya.
As a right back Peter, of course, but he has the
Bam.
flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No
Ada
one did such
skill
remarkably
token
better
nih
than
abis
this
ini.
guy.
Pinches it off him.
Bam.
Good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bam.
Rivaldo. Looking to play him in. And he whips it up. He
Bam.
goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Rijkaard. That's an imaginative
Oi,
pass.
oi, oi.
Oh, what has happened? And he shoots!
Astaga.
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. Milan are looking to go forward now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zanetti.
Hey,
Ball swung in. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. And here's Suarez.
Allah, gak kena dong.
Lovely. There's the shot.
Oh,
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone backward here. Big chance.
astaga.
Still goalless. He steps in and that's
Salah.
it out. Thuram cuts it out. Zanetti. Looking for the run. Thinks about the
Oi.
shot. Now the delivery.
Umpannya salah-salah
Keeper
terus.
gets his hands on it. And they can counter here.
Ish.
Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Sergi. Swings it across.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Messi. And it's Rivaldo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Ay,
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Carlos clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
The chip pass hasn't quite
Astagfirullahaladzim.
come off. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi.
There they go.
Ya
Hunting
Allah.
again.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Bam.
That carried quite a threat.
Robert Tales.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Roberto Carlos
Hey.
goes short. Oh, that was vital.
Hey.
AZ have the chance to go the other way.
Ah,
Crunching tackle. And it's Bergamy. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
hey.
Luis Suarez. Zanetti. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Thinks one through. Can he latch on to this? Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Messi. Rivaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf gives it back. Ibrahimovic. That's good running with the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mateus tries to think it through. He's cut it out. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling
Beckenbauer.
moment. So, no breakthrough from either
Beckenbauer.
side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Barjuan plays it in. AZ have reclaimed it. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Mateus
Wow.
does well to get it back.
Ada 2 orang.
And that's the end of that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Vieira. Messi. Vieira. Milan.
Iya, polosan amat sih umpannya.
Searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception.
Sorry.
Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lovely ball and a real chance. Romario! It's in! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Just eases him off the ball. Bergomi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now there's a fine ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Some resolute defending there. Milan are looking to break at pace. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's
Enak aja ya lu.
nothing.
Elanda emang muter-muter gimana sih? Elanda pakai smart assist, Eli.
The movement so precise, The finish, sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it. It's
Stop. Gimana sih? Ya
That's
satu
really
penalti dan
unfortunate. He'll
satu
be
penalti.
kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Zanetti. That looks a cracking ball.
Ronaldo, aku Ronaldo.
AC Milan could counter here. And he's managed to
Aku
get free.
Ronaldo.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And a chance!
Aduh.
He has done it!
Fokus, 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 fokus.
Back to within one. Interesting. More or less by
Aduh.
himself. As cool as you
Ah,
like.
tinggal comeback nih
The
Aldi.
moment of hesitation, that is such a cool finish.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Bam.
Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Gareth Bale nih, Bung.
Surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike.
Wow.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and
Tas.
efficiency of it all there,
Ta.
Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Das.
And when the manager called on him,
Das.
he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager
Are.
sees an impact sub.
Das.
Milan take
Ah.
a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to
Lari, 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 lari. Lari, lari, lari.
Just a bit on the firm side.
Ah, di tackle.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Nggak bisa ke atas, nggak bisa.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Neymar. Can he get away here? Raul. That has not gone well. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. And this is Neymar.
Oi,
Lee Kang in. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome.
di Kang I. Oke, kita gacha nih Aldi. Send 1 point. Kok 1 point doang? Spend 1 point. Gimana sih caranya? Wah, keren juga ya. Pas. Ada box to box ya.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Camavinga gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
He'll cover every blade of grass out there, Peter. Twice, probably. This guy just doesn't stop running. And sometimes when you look at him at the end of a game, you think,
Can he finish? He scored!
well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach.
And it's Griezmann. Griezmann charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ambitious ball here. It's a quick ball upfield. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Perez in acres of space out wide. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe, decent chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Just eases him off the ball. Played into space. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Thuram. Oh, easy pickings there. Perez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's lost his man here.
Astaghfirullah.
The referee has just said play on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Thuram, big chance! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Thuram. That is a brilliant interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Camavinga opts for safety. Camavinga. Perez. Griezmann. And Pavard. And he's being shifted off it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aims beyond the defence. That is lovely.
Ini musuhnya tackle-tacklean aja lu, Bang.
Platini. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Tackle-tacklean aja lu, Bang. Bam.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
France get themselves into the lead. Ribery.
Behind Anthony.
Always looking for that half a chance.
Simple.
Oh, well played, lovely.
Aku nggak tackle-tackle loh, Bang. Tuh, nggak tackle-tackle aku mah.
Platini.
Bam.
Now he's got space here. Now that's well seen too.
Siapa? Tackle-tackle di game.
Well, the scoreline at half-time,
Sliding, nyerodot.
You'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Jadi apa lagi?
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Okay, so.
And the second half gets underway.
Hey.
Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Knocks it into space.
Abang baik gaya, Bang.
Just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Ribery. Foot in. Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Perez.
Nah.
Saliba. Ribery. No,
Ah,
away
ketahuan
ball.
bang. Sat.
Griezmann. Good driving run.
Satan, mampus.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8,
Shaping up to have a crack from here.
le numéro 6.
Chance for a shot.
Ah.
Platini. No, that's been
Waduh,
intercepted.
pelatih ini umpannya ciamik betul.
Mbappe shapes to
Ah.
shoot. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Thuram has cut it out. France are looking to play on the counter
Gas,
here, aren't they?
Pak.
Well, I think it's pretty
Tuh,
clear they
udah
want to
ada.
play,
Matius ada, Rumi ada 3 Rumi.
because they've got to
Cuma
be
ini
ready
jadi
to
4 Danu.
hit them hard on the
Buat
counter-attack,
apa?
and that seems to be the plan.
Udah aku coba, aku pengennya Del Piero dan tadi mau nyoba Del Piero.
France really
Banyakan
are going for it, Peter. Now
tingkah
it's just a
kawan.
matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to
Kayak
sort out
tingkah
their
kawan.
end and quickly.
Hapus yang lama.
Cantona looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Koundé's cross.
Paham.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
Del Piero juga yang ringan. Iya, Del Piero benar. Tadi aku udah gacha 5.000 koin ya. Aku dapat pelatih doang nih Danu.
He might be in here. Oh, look at the space here.
Gacha pelatih. Kalau pelatih langsung dapat Danu.
Stubbornly stood up very well to his man. Koundé goes
Astagfirullahaladzim, ini orang dari tadi.
have to say that
Oh,
was
tackle.
an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Aduh, siapa bulan puasa bang?
Look, they're
Tackle-tacklean bang.
prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Thuram
Tuh,
has a
kan
lot
dari
of
tadi gitu
possibilities,
terus mainnya.
but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement.
Gak batal
Came up
tak
against
puasanya
a
tak?
defender though who was ever so determined. Thuram goes for a shot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, there's plenty to
Tackle-tacklean
like
lagi,
about
gak batal
this
tak?
approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cantona.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. He's in a good position here. Nice interception, well timed.
Danu ambil Rumi nih. Bagus ya, Danu.
Thuram.
Tapi momentum dribbling sih aku mau. Cuman kalau
Mbappe, 2 assists for
blitz
his
cooler
credit
doang.
already. And they're not going to make any
Momentum
further
dribbling tuh aku
progress
mau
now.
Danu. Itu blitz cooler ya.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Buat apa gitu.
Mbappe taken back almost at once. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Perez. He's found some space. Brilliantly
Wow.
got out.
Rumi gak ada yang jelek pak, betul. Kalau Rumi gak ada yang jelek. Cuman kamu pakai blitz cooler mau ngapain Danu?
Mbappe.
Aku aja nggak bisa blitz cooler. Main blitz cooler tuh.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe.
Udah lah bang.
Close now to seeing this one through to the end. Griezmann. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Udah lah bang.
And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Udah aku 5.000 poin tadi. Coba gacha lagi. Saya jadiin CF. Gak saya pakai blitz-nya, shoot Rumi geledek. Beda kayak apa kalau Rumi masih bisa shoot kanan kiri. Rumi kanan kiri ya? Gak pakai loh Rumi, aku juga. Kepengen Del Piero nih Danu nih. Ini ku gacha. Ini ku gacha tadi tuh. Tapi ini udah ada yang dapat. Ini belum. Ini juga belum. Marketing Konami. Bener-bener. Cek back. Dapat koin dong nih. Iya, ceknya bagus. Tapi cek juga berat loh. Danu, Peter cek yang baru ini lebih berat dibanding yang lama. Yang lama lebih enteng. Aku punya semua kan Peter cek. Yang sebelum ini gitu. Yang sebelumnya lagi. Yang sebelumnya lagi lebih enteng aku punya nih. Jadi buat apa sih? Tag ini buat apa sih Danu? Coba send one point. Buat apa sih? Oh, buka card kayak gini. Ada skill di saat cek scam. Enggak lah. Dapat skill asik. Wah, booster. Konami bagi-baginya baik sekali ya. Ya. McAllister dong dapat dong. Lu dapat 10 poin dong. Salah satu jangan kanan kiri. Oh iya. Wih, dapat McAllister tuh. Wih. Jos. Tadi mau apa nih? Dan 100 poin dapatnya Danu. 100 koin. Dapat kampret nih Danu, dapat kampret Danu. Matis aku ada. Umur 25 ya. Rumi aku ada. Tuh, Matius umur 33 ini. Rumi umur berapa itu, Danu? Nih Rumi aku nih, ini udah aku. Ini 1, 2, 79 tapi. Sumini. Ini bab scam. Masih double touch lagi.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Milan et Borussia Dortmund.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the dynamic Carval is someone I like looking out for because he just has a lovely energy to what he does. Always adventurous. He'll be making those runs continually throughout the game and still looking to get back in position. And when he gets in a crossing position, believe me, he can deliver.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh,
Ini
that's
apa
well
sih?
done, really robust. Vitinha.
Si Bang, apa sih Bang? Abang ngapain sih Bang? Abang ngapain sih? Salah-salah
Can he
sendiri
spark a
kan?
counter here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is from Mario. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Neymar. And here's from Mario. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No,
Oh,
no way
belum
through.
maju diumpat.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Vitinha to Henderson. And it's Vitinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Offset bang. Sebal banget.
That is good alertness. Messi aimed beyond the defence, and he's managed to get free. That looks a good cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Gila.
Seedorf.
Woi.
It's not gone well.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something
Astagfirullahaladzim.
explosive.
Umpan gitu aja gak kuat.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed
Astagfirullahaladzim.
is slippery. The defence, though, able
Level
to hold on
berapa
this
sih?
time. And here's Nunez. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi picks it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
Oi.
It had to be. And this is Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on the big chance. Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive,
Mana,
although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Schlotterbeck cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Jordan Henderson. And here's Nunez. Neymar in acres of space out wide. And it's Carvajal.
Hey.
Fired deep towards the back post.
Wah.
Goal kick.
Biasaan.
As confirmed by the referee. Messi. Very nicely done. And a chance! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Wah.
Well, it's been
Bukan
an absolutely
apa, link up
fabulous spell
bukan
for them, and they're
kamu.
starting to look unstoppable.
Ini
There
baru
could
link
be
up.
more on the way.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Jordan Henderson. Carvajal. Bergomi. Knocks it into space.
Nyamuk.
Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's from Mario. Neymar. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And they can counter here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan really have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to opposition will be doing their up.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. No second thought, a straight red card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that
Apa itu
tackle.
kok kartu merah sih?
Milan
Nggak
are down
sengaja
to 10
pencet
men.
kok.
I just think it was a cheap
Lagi
foul
lihat
to give away.
ini inbox.
And it's Neymar. Gets into some space. Quick look, then he's got tall.
Jangan masuk dong.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sumpah. Lagi nggak ngerti apa-apa.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Borussia
13.
Dortmund with the corner. They're first.
Numero 17. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15. Bale. Il numero 10.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. David Villa.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bale. Played back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
And the shots!
Ya nggak
That
mas.
was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Wow.
Played out towards the right wing. Takes aim and crosses. And he's made sure that's not getting... He's going for goal!
Power. Low screen.
Roberto Carlos. Smoothly does it. Roberto Carlos delivers. Carvajal. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a sharp pass. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's found a way past. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, no joy
Wih,
this time.
sabar dong, Bang.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the
Bang.
final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Visionary pass.
Now it's Villa. Out towards the flank. Messi. And they're quick to press. Now it's Bale.
Oh, get it.
Closing in on goal. Dembele's cross.
Bel out.
It's their second corner of the game.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 95. Neymar. Numero 23. Seedorf. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
Tuh kayak nggak ada back aja bang.
Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, he's burst! It's Rivaldo! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Howson. Oh, that's clever.
Jas.
Milan have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. That looks a good ball through. He's through now.
Oh,
He's in.
pas bang.
Oh, that is good. Super running. And it's been
Sa.
given away.
Sa.
Rui Costa. It's a pretty loose pass.
Sa.
It's run loose here. Carvajal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, sweet feet.
Wih.
Carvajal defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Coba
Well
saya
stopped.
ini.
Ci saranno
He's
3
done very
minuti
well
di
to take
recupero.
that back. And the number on the board is 3. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. And that is as far as it goes. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout.
Ibrahim benjol. Nggak bisa nyundul diri. Mau kita pasang ini. Super sub deh. Access code deh.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is
Aduh,
that you've got one target
mana
man with the
bang?
other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Luis Suarez touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
It's played through for him. Romario! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Mataas sih.
Now it's Rivaldo.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
Messi lagi.
They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive. We know that, and that one never really got going.
Vitinha. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Rivaldo. Vitinha. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Probing pass. Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Seedorf. And Seedorf! Oh, that's a very decent... Cristiano Ronaldo!
Zaman sekarang masih ada yang
So what
pakai
can they make of this?
spot assist.
Can he get it through?
Tinggalan zaman, bang.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
April kamu difilter sama Konami update nanti. Gak bisa main kamu.
AC Milan could counter here. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Looking for the run. Can he latch onto this?
Cas.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Filter mau kamu difilter April. Mau Konami.
Lille really are trying to go early and direct here,
Matiin dari sekarang.
A conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah.
Apa untungannya smart
And
assist?
the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi.
Sampah.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's Seedorf. That has not gone well.
Apa itu?
And now the breakaway.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right.
Apa itu buang-buang segitu? Buang-buang segala.
Romario is onto this.
Oh.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Atas.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kemprenya
0-0,
kebaca.
but nevertheless a very decent game.
Body segala.
Played out to the
Buat
left flank.
kamu body-bodyan, Bang.
Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Ah.
It's a
Bam.
mighty effort.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Buat header lo itu.
Adriano. And this is Adriano. Vitinha. Messi. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Seedorf. Played out towards the right wing. An instinctive delivery. Nice interception, well timed.
Makasih.
And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Sampah.
Despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back underway.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team talk.
Enak main di event tadi ya, nggak ada smart assist orang-orang begini.
Here's the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Seedorf. And here's Cristiano. And a chance!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's
Mana
expertly
sih
finished,
kamu?
and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
Tendang aja.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Tendang aja bisa
That
gol.
interception
Smart assist.
was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tendang.
And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Now it's Luis. It's Luis Suarez! Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Mau kemana Adriano?
Driving forward. And here's Suarez. That's a delicate pass. That is a brilliant interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now this could be a chance.
Wow, di-tackle.
Certainly onside here.
Widih, berubah jadi biru.
Vitinha.
Aku report kamu habis ini. Automatic suspect control.
Adriano
Ah,
gets into some space.
astagfirullahaladzim.
Milan
Nyangkut
really
gitu
are
loh,
going
Bad.
for it here,
Gak bisa.
Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and
Allahu
again.
Akbar.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause there.
Aduh. Konami. Kenapa mesti bulan April sih ngilangin fitur
Well,
smart
that is one
assist
way to
ini?
stop him. Milan have a free kick.
Suruh ngelawan orang tolol
Adriano
terus
has
nih
it
sama
out wide
Konami.
and in space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is
Gerakan-gerakannya jadi
slippery.
bodoh.
Defense though able to hold on this time. Looking for options for movement. Rivaldo. Lam simply refused to be outdone there. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he's picked it up out wide. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Seedorf receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's been shaped.
Tuh, itu lagi. Oke, golnya.
Two up now, and they are
Awas,
cruising.
Pak.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Buat begini pakai smart assist.
Attention, changement.
Koplak bener orang-orang sekarang.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, just
Buset.
finish!
Umpan gitu. Tahu-tahu umpan lolos aja.
3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Oh,
And here's Neymar. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position.
ini tadi langsung berubah jadi biru, Om. Tiba-tiba
And it's come back out to him. Goal! Right
buang-buang
back in the
bola di
game.
belakang.
And he's only too grateful to capitalize on the keeper's
Ciri-cirinya orang
Such good
bodoh
movement.
aja lah.
Some players have that natural ability
Bodoh,
to be in the right
pengecut.
place at the right time.
Ada yang
We've
bilang
just
ini
seen the perfect
fitur.
example.
Buktinya sama Konami mau di
And
filter.
very quickly, the
Fitur apa itu?
substitute made his mark. Oh, shooting chance!
Ah, mamam kau.
He scores!
Fitur apa?
Right back in
Mau
it.
di filter sama
Almost
Konami
no
April.
time remaining. Game
Berarti
still
sampah
on.
dong.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Kalau nggak di filter mah dibiarin aja, berarti fitur bener. Kalau sama Konami mau di
With a break in play.
filter berarti itu
His willingness to
sampah.
keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favor, I think, by
Yang
taking him
make
off.
orang-orang
He was looking very, very
sampah
late.
aja. Ya.
This has become one
Nyusahin
superb
orang
game
ya
of
kan.
football.
Nyusahin
Well,
tau.
they're very much the better team
Sumpah.
at the moment, Peter, and no doubt
Kalian
will be
pikir nggak
looking
nyusahin
to
orang
cause even
smart
more
assist?
damage here.
Nyusahin. Udah ngelek. Bolanya ngambang-ngambang ngawur ya kan. Nyusahin itu dosa kamu
I think we
sebenarnya.
might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's onside. Kaka.
Enggak kan ada orang baru, Om, baru main. Ada orang baru main.
Now
wajar lah kalau baru main tuh pakai smart assist. Tapi kalau orang-orang kayak gini nih bukan baru main nih, takut aja takut kalah, jadi pakai minta bantuan AI. Gak pede gitu, pengen menang kok minta bantuan AI. Pengecut kan? Harusnya nggak ada situ tadi dihapus nggak usah dihapus, adain buat orang. Nanti smart assist itu cuma ada sampai divisi 3. Jadi dia mentok sampai divisi 3 doang. Kayak gini-gini nih orang divisi 2 nih nggak bisa nih masuk divisi 2 langsung off smart assistnya. Mamam. Mandek kayak di divisi 3 tuh. Gitu, jadi nanti digituin. Jadi cuma divisi 1, 2, 3 itu smart assistnya tiba-tiba off. Jadi fiturnya nggak ada. Nah, terus kalau yang 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tuh aktif juga boleh. Emang orang baru mulai kan. Tapi yang kayak gini-gini pengen divisi 1 pakai smart assist, sorry ya. Udah gak bakal ada lagi. Bye-bye. Adriano gak bisa nyundul dibikin 89 ya, gila. Berarti masih mending saya dong divisi 2 squad bansos. Jadi nanti kelihatan kalau orang yang squad bansos tapi dia divisi 2. Berarti dia emang jago main di gameplay. Gitu kayak Woang lagi nih. Apalagi divisi 1, berarti emang dia jago banget. Nah, orang-orang kan udah pada squad bagus, pakai smart assist. Mau ngapain bang? Mau berak kamu? Pengen divisi 1, nggak fair. Konami bilang, oke, kita akan bikin ya supaya fair. Ini kan pertandingan resmi ibarat ini. Ibaratnya ini kan divisi, ini liga gitu. Liga tuh jangan ada kecurangan dong. Bener nggak sih? Itu kan curang tadi. Bisa tendang-tendang gitu doang bisa. Oh, iya juga sih aneh squad dewa epic tapi pakai esa. Iya, berarti nggak ada otak kan om. Bener nggak sih? Orang yang aktifinnya itu nggak pakai otak. Sesederhana itu aja mikirnya Woang. Mau alasan apa lagi? Mau bilang fitur? Nggak bisa bilang fitur. Nggak bisa bilang fitur. Itu bukan fitur kalau nggak difilter. Kalau nggak itu bukan fitur. Buat yang baru main, iya benar. Tapi faktanya kan nggak begitu ya, bener ya bohong ya. Waduh. Mana kalau lagi bulan puasa jangan main ini deh. Main game beginian apalagi ketemu smart assist. Emosi jatuhnya. Ya kan? Berarti yang aktifin SA itu bikin emosi orang kan? Berarti yang nggak bener siapa? Yang nggak bener yang aktifin SA itu kan? Karena bikin orang emosi, gitu loh. Sederhana itu mikirnya. Ini bilang fitur lah, bilang apalah, bilang apa.
There's nothing quite like
Oh,
match
let's
day,
go on.
especially here. This crowd doesn't do... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Platini goes sliding in. He's free, he has got space. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Hey, Marcel dong.
There's a probing ball. That's a good ball.
Kita lihat squad lawan nih, Boang. Squad lawan. Kayak gini, boleh nggak aktifin smart assist, Boang? Boleh nggak aktifin smart assist? Boleh yang begini. Boleh. Katanya ngimbangin lah, apalah. Iyalah, silahkan pakai. Tapi kalau yang squad kayak aku nih, smart assist diaktifin. Ah, itu sih. Bukan orang kamu. Bener ya, Boang, bener nggak?
Oh, easy pickings there.
Apa-apa.
Now it's Cantona. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle. And when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Can he get on the end of this? And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Tiga mantap nih, banyak nyampi. Depan
is there and he can pick it up.
and
it's Camavinga. Hernandez has it in a wide position.
Sabar bang, sabar bang.
Yeah. France are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And here's Colomwani.
Colomwani.
Camavinga. Oh, well played, well played.
Aye.
Intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Some really good ball movement. Diaby. Makaleli. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Spread it left. And it's Ribery. Tries to pass it through.
Hey, ada orang dong.
Has a look and plays it forward. Camavinga. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Cas.
And the whistler's gone
Astaga,
for a reckless
merah loh.
challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Conte. Chouameni. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Platini.
Pretty robust defender.
Well, that's a
Astagfirullahaladzim.
foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Camavinga. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. Hernandez, big header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. Ribery is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Camavinga. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Chance!
Gila.
He will be livid with himself.
Toto nga angkat eh.
And it's Koundé. This looks promising. That is lovely. Mbappe. Can he finish? Goal! France! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more.
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
France head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back on the way. France
mantap
carrying
smart
a
assist.
1-goal lead. A heavy challenge.
Tackle lagi orang.
Camavinga.
Salah apa?
Ribery. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's well spotted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Astaga Dika, tuh main yang bener dong. Rada seruduk gitu.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best
Ow.
decision.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Platini, and he's worked it through.
Kasih pelajaran Dika, kasih pelajaran. Tak.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cantona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cantona! And again the keeper stands strong. Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big.
Oke. Kasih pelajaran Dika mantap kasih pelajaran biar jangan pakai smart assist. Apapun kondisinya. Pam. Kayak bohong ya. Spot
So
gratisan
that's
juga
two now without reply.
nggak pakai smart
Yeah, you've got to say
assist.
the contrast of moods are very
Boang
visible now. They really
divisi
fancy themselves
2.
to go and wrap things up.
And he's away.
Apa sih?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Mbappe. Makalele. Could move up a gear here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh no, what has happened here? And he shoots! And he hits the net! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Very nicely done. Shot could be on. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chooses to go back. Showing good feet. Now it's Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Thinks about the shot. Ribéry. Chance! He scores! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this.
He's having a shot! Off the post! He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's headed upfield. Now it's Diaby. Plenty to aim at here. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. And what a climax we have here! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And it's Doué.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a corner. So can they do it again? Latini plays it short, and he's straight offside. Hernandez, Conte, aimed beyond the defence. He's come in hard. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win.
Oke guys, terima kasih. Ntar lanjut lagi. Malam main yang push. Malam. Makasih ya semuanya ya, Boang. Assalamualaikum.